God can do anything, far more than you can ever imagine, guess, or request in your wildest dreams. That He is a wild God and He is a God that can do beyond. The last time I updated you, Robin reminded me of this as I was starting to do some things and seeing God move in our lives in a great way. She said, "You haven't updated anybody in 2.5 years." And 2.5 years ago, it just wasn't good. That we had gone through the brain tumors, we had gone through the beginning of neurological diseases and all these different things. But 2 years ago, the diagnosis was pretty grave. And so in that time, the kids got together and said, "We need you to move with mom to one of these cities so that we can help her." And I was supposed to be totally debilitated, if not gone by now. And instead, about 6 months ago, I was going through this process and the Lord started revealing some things in my life. And as I began to repent, God began to heal my body. Now, do I still have the brain tumors? Absolutely. Overachieving. Do I have the neurological diseases? Absolutely. Do I still have a tremor? Don't go hunting with me. It won't turn out well. So I have all these things. At the same time, I feel stronger and better than I have in years. The last time I went to a restaurant that we went to last week with our small group, the time before that, I had to use my wheelchair 3 or 4 months ago. And instead now, it's just amazing what God's done. I got the opportunity, and we went up to Western New York where I was invited to speak at a retreat and then at a church on that Sunday and a lot of meetings throughout the week. And through that process, I wanted to see, is my voice going to go? Because my voice had started to atrophy. That was part of the diagnosis, and then it attacks the muscles and all this stuff. And so I can have a 5-minute phone conversation without losing my voice. In 24 hours, I spoke 5 times with 4 different messages. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, my mind kept up, my body kept up, my voice kept up, my clothing always keeps up. And it was a phenomenal move of God. And so I want to thank you for all your prayers. And I don't know what God's going to do. I've had some false starts over the past few years of going, I'm ready, but it wasn't the timing. But I'm telling you, by the favor we're seeing, we've never seen anything like it since we began the church. Now, with that, everything else lags behind that favor, and it catches up when you walk in the obedience of God. So we are more excited than ever before to take this second run in our life. And we are so blessed by rebuilding me and rebuilding us and being who God has always called us to be and getting out of the dark days. And even if they're dark, finding the light and loving on others and bringing others with us. Our kids are doing great. Our daughters-in-laws are doing great. Our count of four and under grandchildren are doing great. They're an absolute blast. And we are so honored by all that God is allowing us to be a part of. Thank you so much for being our friends. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for never giving up on us. And thank you for always just being faithful to the call of God. I love you and I am so proud of you, and know that God's fixing to do beyond your wildest dreams. Let's talk soon.